Hello, this is Alex from MarketWise Asia and also from Seasonal Vantage. And once again, thank you for joining Seasonal Vantage and becoming a member of the Seasonal Vantage Insider. So in this video tutorial, I'll walk through with you how to get started and some of the important information that you should know. Get familiar with the members area and also how to use the seasonality data. So let's get started, okay? So when you first join SV Seasonal Vantage, right, you should receive an email from me. So the welcome email, all right, the subject line, it is SVI. SVI stands for Seasonal Vantage Insiders, okay? Login details and how to get started. All right, so the email should look something like this: login details and how to get started. As I mentioned, this will be the subject line and it'll be from Alex from MarketWise Asia. So some of the important information, it is all there. How to log into your account. If you forgot your password, you can reset it here. How to manage your subscription, the account settings, update your credit card details, customize notification and such. And then there will be also a training video. So, and actually this video that I'm recording right now is going to replace the training video over here. And if you realize, okay, I think you should whitelist my email or add to contact list, okay? So that's the reason because, okay, I'm using a email software to send out the mass email. So sometimes, the email providers such as Gmail, Yahoo, or Microsoft, they tend to put some of my emails into your junk mail, or the worst case, you might not even receive the emails. So I strongly recommend that you whitelist, which means to add to contact list, alex@marketwiseasia.com. Okay, so for the login page, right, the easiest way to log in, right, it is to go to the seasonalvantage.com homepage over here. Okay, so at the homepage, right, if you are using a desktop, you should see the members login button over here. Okay, if you are using a mobile phone, okay, it will be somewhere at the bottom over there. Okay, you need to scroll down a little bit just below the image, and you'll see this link over here. Okay, and once you click on this link, okay, you'll be brought to the login page for the members area. Okay, and also just to let you know, right, the updates, right, remember updates, okay, some videos, member posts, right, the updates will come from Payhip. So Payhip, it is actually the membership platform that I am using. So once again, the email will come from notification@payhipmember.com. So I suggest that you also whitelist this email address so that you'll be sure that you receive it in your inbox. So just a very quick example over here. So if you search for Payhip, okay, all right, so as I mentioned, the email come from Payhip. So whenever I send out a new video, okay, some of the updates, okay, it will come from Payhip. All right, MarketWise Asia has a new video, a masterclass, market updates and sectors and such. Okay, so once you click inside, okay, as I mentioned, the email will come from notification@payhipmembers.com. So important, okay, by email, and also these are Payhip email as well. And also just to let you know, okay, the payment, it is actually every quarter. In other words, every 3 months. It is not every month. So for example, if you subscribe, okay, on the 15th of January, okay, the next payment would be 3 months later. So January, February, March, April. So 3 months, okay, 15 Jan, next payment will be on 15 April. So approximately about 90 days. Okay, so I'll walk through with you the members area, okay, so that you know what exactly, it is inside the area, okay. And this is the login page. As I mentioned, you go to seasonalvantage.com and then there's a login button, okay. I'm using my personal email over there, so you can just log in. Okay, so once you are inside the members area, you should see, okay, two very big images. That is the reports and also the members area. So later I will go through them. But first of all, okay, I just want to go through with you the settings. All right, at the right hand side, okay, of the page, you should see this person icon over here. Okay, you just click on it. You can see a number of things over there. Okay, one of that it is the settings. This is actually pretty important also. So just head over to the settings first. This is where you can update your name, okay, your subscription, your card details, notification, etc. So in general, okay, the general, right, you can update your name and your email address. And if you want to upload your profile image, you can do that as well. Another very important thing is actually the subscription. This is where, you know, the payment will be made. All right. So this is the billing history. Okay, so you know exactly when you first made your payment and all the billing history. If you just click on it, okay, you can see that when you first made payment. So this is just an example payment, December 14. So 3 months later, December, January, February, March, okay, there'll be another payment. So it is every quarter. So in any case, somehow you feel that, you know, SVI, it is not for you and you want to cancel your subscription, it is actually very easy for you to do so. So all you have to do is just to click on the cancel button over there, and you will be not you will not be charged for the next billing cycle. All right, but just to let you know first, okay, due to the platform limitation, so if you decide to terminate your subscription, right, access to the members area, right, will cease immediately, okay, rather than the end of the billing cycle. Okay, so which means that, okay, you can see that this billing history, you can see that, you know, when I first made payment, it is, for example, on the December of 14. Somehow you think that, you know, SVI, it is not for you, and you decide to cancel the subscription, okay, in January, okay, your access to the members area will stop, which means that you can't log into your members area anymore. Okay, this is due to the membership site platform limitation. So what I suggest, okay, if you really think that SVI, it is not for you, okay, feel free to cancel anytime you want, but maybe you can do it near to the end of the billing cycle. So for example, it is December, so the end of the billing cycle, it is in March 14. So maybe somewhere near, you know, March 12, 13, 14, then you cancel your subscription. So I hope I make this clear for you. Okay, so let's go through. So okay, another thing important, it is how to contact me over here. So for the okay, so before I go to that, continue first. Okay, you can update your card. So your card details, and if you think that, you know, your card is going to expire soon, you can update your card details over there, and the notification as well. I suggest that you tick all the three boxes. Okay, receive an email when someone replies to your comment, receive an email when new membership posts are published, that is from me, and send me product updates and offers via email. And also, just to let you know, because of the membership platform, right, typically it won't send you more than one notification for every 24 hours, which means that for every day. Okay, so at most one day it will send you one membership post. So I suggest that once in a while you can also log in yourself to see whether there are new membership posts as well. So sometimes I might send maybe 2 posts, 3 posts in a day. That is rare, but it could happen. So maybe once in a while you can just log in yourself and see. Okay, and of course the account, I don't think you want to delete your account lah. Okay, so that's all for the settings. Okay, and the best way to reach me, it is actually via the contact form over here. Okay, the contact form over there. So that I know that the email, it is from SVI. So when your email reach me, the settings is different. So I know that it is from SVI instead of the general public. So I will respond to this email faster. So your name, email, and your questions are good to go. And you can also contact me in the comments area. So later I'll go through the members area over there. Okay, and this is the members area. So let's head over to the dashboard again. Okay, so in the members area, you can see the report. Okay, so this is where you can download the latest report. Okay, in this example, okay, it is only from January to March, but the latest data, whichever month you subscribe to, it should be inside. So you can download the PDF file and also the Excel file. Once you click, okay, you can download the data. Okay, and this is the members area. You can just click on it. Okay, so this is all the posting that I will be posting inside. Okay, there'll be some text over there. You can just go through yourself. Okay, and sometimes there'll be comments. You can see that there are quite a number of people who comment. So the best way also to reach me, if you have any question regarding my post or my content, okay, you can also ask them in the comments section. So that's the one of the best way to reach me as well. And also just to let you know, okay, SVI, it is actually not A to Z trading course, or is it a trading signal service? Okay, so which means that I won't be telling you, what is the stocks that I'm buying, what price to buy, where is my stop loss level, where is my take profit level. Okay, after I sell, I will tell you when I sell, where I exit. So I'll be sharing with you that, because essentially you are purchasing the seasonality data, and I am providing you the data. Of course, in the members area, I'll share with you the trade ideas and what are some of the stocks that I'm watching out, and all these are all inside the members area. For example, typically, every Monday I will send out the weekly video. So the title of the video will be market updates and sectors to watch. Sometimes, during the week, I will send out a mid-week updates, or maybe about Thursday or Friday, the end of the week update. And along the way, okay, I'll be sharing with you some of the other content as well. So for example, masterclass, okay, and some of the other content not related to seasonality. Okay, so the best way, okay, to learn new things, okay, you can also head over to the text over there. Okay, a lot of information is there. So for example, how to use ETF data to anticipate asset class. Okay, and one of my way to enter into a trade is actually the wash and rinse trigger. Okay, so if you don't know what it is, never mind. Okay, you can watch the master class over here. Okay, understanding the wash and rinse trigger. Okay, and also know how to set up the cloud pivot point and the central pivot range, which I always mention during my public YouTube and also my Facebook live as well. And also know how to set your stop loss level, take profit level, and the indicators. Okay, it is all inside here. I'll share with you how to do it. Okay, and also how to avoid overextender. So along the way, there'll be more information in the under the tech masterclass. And also, if you are new, okay, you can also head over to this webinar tab, where I first did the webinar, okay, some time ago. But it is the webinar is actually evergreen, okay, which means that a lot of times, the members ask me how I enter, how do I assess some of the trades, okay, how do I know which stocks to trade, okay, where I put my stop loss and all this, okay, all this information, it is there inside the webinar. So I suggest that you watch this webinar as well. Okay, this is just a kickstart. So along the way, there could be more content, but will be classified into certain tags, and also under it'll be posted in the members areas as well. So not to worry on that. Okay, and okay, so if there are any additional data, okay, I will be providing them for you for free if needed. Okay, so for example, over there, okay, so this is the back to the dashboard. You can see that under this report, right, I actually provide the bearish data as well. So by default, I will only provide you the bullish data. But let's say, for example, the market, is into a bear market, okay, or into, a correction mode, okay, then I will provide you the data for free, okay. I try not to add in the bearish data every single month because, most of the time the market tends to be in an uptrend long term. So we try to focus on the easier low hanging fruit. Okay. But anyway, if there are additional data, I'll provide them to you for free also. Okay, and let's go through the data right now. So the data that I'll be sharing with you, only consists of a 90% win rate. Okay, which means that out of the past 10 years, okay, the stock has to close higher 9 years, okay, during the favorable seasonal period. Okay, and also just to let you know, okay, I don't hold through the whole duration of the period. Okay, I'm primarily a swing trader. Okay, so which means that I hold typically, okay, from 2 to 10 days, but you still must determine determine the trend. Okay, and watch the price action also. So I don't just enter blindly, okay, based on the data. So let's not to worry. Okay, let's go through the data itself. So when you first download from the members area, okay, the reports, right? Okay, you'll receive two kinds of report. One, it is actually the PDF report, okay, and also another one, it is actually the Excel data sheet. Okay, let's go through the PDF report. So I provide two format. Okay, so this PDF report, okay, there's some benefits. Okay, for example, if you want to print it out, okay, I think PDF is the best way to print it out. And of course, if you want to just have a very quick glance, okay, this is sorted according, okay, to the date. Okay, so from the 1st April, this is just for example for the second quarter of 2024. Okay, 1st April, okay, then 2nd April, and all this 3rd April until the end of April. Okay, then you start from May, and then the end of May, okay, and then from June, okay, until the end of June. So it is in chronological order. So very good if you are just looking for a quick glance, and maybe some of you on a handphone might not have the Excel spreadsheet, okay, app or the Microsoft Office. Then the PDF will come very handy for you, okay. And if you're talking about, if you're at a desktop, then I think the data will be more beneficial, because for the data sheet, right, you can actually do filtering, you can sort out. Okay, later I'll go through with you. So this is the data that you'll be getting. Let's go through the stocks first. Okay, so for stocks, okay, under the sheets you can see the quarter. So for example, I'm using the April, May, and June. So if you are using the first quarter, it will be January, February, and March. Last quarter will be October, November, and December, and so forth under the sheets. So this is under the April. So the data, it is actually quite intuitive lah. So I'll just go through with you. So of course the symbol, let me just try to zoom in first. Okay, so the symbol quite straightforward, company name also quite straightforward. Okay, and then the open date and the closing date. Okay, so for example, this stock, okay, AEM, Agnico Eagle Mines. Okay, so the favorable period, it is actually from the 1st of April, okay, until the 12th of April. Okay, for the past 10 years, okay, 9 years it closed higher. So that's the reason why it has a 90% win rate. Okay, and then you show you, okay, the calendar days from 1st of April to 12th of April is 12 calendar days, and there is also the average profit in percentage, which means that, okay, out of the past 10 years, 9 years that it closed higher, typically it has about 10% average profit if you hold from 1st April to 12th April. And it also, okay, show you the data, what is the sector and also what is the subsector, which is the industry. So in this example, AEM, it is under the materials. Okay, the subsector, the industry, is actually the metals and mining. So I think I make it pretty intuitive over there. So again, just to let you know, I am not kind of I'm a swing trader, so I don't just blindly enter from 1st April to 12th April, or for example just scroll down randomly. or from, for example, a MasterCard, okay, I don't hold just from 5th of April to 29th of April, okay. So I will still go into the chart, okay, see whether it is in the correct trend, in the uptrend, and then determine whether it is the price action, okay. Is there any trigger? Is there any setup for me? Okay. Also, just to let you know, as I mentioned, right, the data that I'm providing has to be at least 90%. So in case, okay, you say, hey, 100%, should I just focus on this 100%? I don't think so, because above 90%, it is a very a good rate over there. Okay, doesn't mean that, 100%, this year is going to be 100% as well. But all these are very good, based on historical data, good stocks for you to keep a watch list. Okay, as I mentioned, right? So the data sheet has another additional benefit. Okay, it is able to sort out, okay, and do some filtering. So typically, I would try to sort out, okay, 1 week before the start of the favorable period. Okay, so for example, using the data sheet can filter. Okay, so let's say, for example, okay, in the month of April, okay, maybe the tech stock is moving, or some of the subsectors is moving, and there are a lot of stocks out there. So, but which stocks to mention? Okay, for example, you only interested, for example, in the tech sector, right? You can also just choose the tech sector. So there are 80 stocks. So you are only left with all the technology stocks over here. Okay. So for example, you say, hey, tech sector, but I'm just interested in only the semicon. So for example, semicon, and also semicon and semicon equipment. So I'm only interested. So these are the semicon stocks in April, in bullish in April. So for example, like NVIDIA and all this, I can take a look yourself. Okay, so for example, you want to filter some more. I only want to choose the one that with the the highest average profit percentage. For example, AMD, UCTT during this period of time in April tends to be the best performing one. Okay, you can also do all sorts of filtering. Okay, so this is the benefit from the data sheet over there. Okay, so do the sorting, the filtering, and such. Okay, and then let's go through the PDF. The PDF, no, sorry, the ETF, sorry, the ETF. So the ETF is also another one that I provide for you guys. So the ETF, it is actually very good, okay, to have a bird's eye view of what is actually moving in the whole market, okay. So very similar to the stocks data in the sheets. There's the month, April, month, June, for example, over there. But all the data will be from ETF. So at one glance, you know what it is actually moving. So you know that, for example, 1st April to 19th April, for example, aerospace and defense is moving. So for example, you can also look into the different individual aerospace and defense stocks. And then you realize that, hey, actually, gold, okay, it is actually moving in April. So at least you know the commodities. You can take a look at the commodities in gold, and also oil. For example, United States Oil Fund, this is the oil ETF. It is also moving. So at least you know what are the sectors, industry, commodities, countries, industry, they are moving. So it gives you a very good, how to say, sense of what the market it is moving in that particular month. Okay, and as I mentioned, right, so for example, on this data over there, okay, I'll just uncheck all the filtering. So for example, AEM, as I mentioned, I don't just blindly enter into the stocks. Okay, so for example, Anico, Eagle, Emise. So let's go through the chart over there. So for example, AEM, this is my chart over there. So somewhere near April, right, then I will see the particular chart, whether is it, for example, AEM, this example, it is still in a good uptrend. Okay, is it at a support area? Is there any setup, or is there any a trigger that I want to enter? Okay, but if you are still new to seasonality, not to worry. As I mentioned, typically every Monday I will send you the weekly update. So this is where the information, okay, I will send out in the members area. So just continue to watch my weekly video. You have a sense of actually how to do the data, use the data to your advantage. Okay. So if there are any question, feel free to get in touch with me, and I'll see you, okay, in the members area and also my videos. And once again, thank you for joining Seasonal Vantage Insiders, and I'll see you again really soon. Thank you and bye-bye.